Hello friends, today's topic is cost of living in North Carolina. Let's rant.
Let's get into the cons of living in North Carolina. First and foremost, it's nothing to do here. You literally have to travel for activity. I be on Groupon, they got like pole dancing classes and dancing classes, culinary classes and everything, like stuff like that. That's what North Carolina has. That's what Charlotte has. I just never understood where the hype was coming from. Like, is it the baby? Is it him? Number two is the traffic in upcoming cities, because other places in North Carolina is the pure country. But if you're talking about like Charlotte and like the bigger cities, it's traffic 24/7. It's not no 5 o'clock traffic, no 7 o'clock a.m. traffic. It's just traffic. It's just traffic. And the cost of living. The cost of living is insane. A one bedroom, $1,400? For what? For 500 square feet? Are you kidding me? It be the most congested parts of the city of North Carolina that cost, just because it's up and coming. Is you want me to fit in this rectangle? You want me to fit in this rectangle for $1,400 a month? Y'all, I was even starting to look up studio apartments. Why is a studio $1,200? I'm gonna move to North Carolina. The cost of living gonna be so cheap. Move somewhere else. Another con is the crime rate. Y'all, the crime rate is going crazy. Like I said, I don't know about everywhere in North Carolina, but Charlotte, North Carolina, the crime rate is insane. I can probably go to the Charlotte page right now that we have, and I can see somebody getting shot. I can see somebody getting stabbed. I can see somebody getting into a deadly accident, because people also don't know how to drive here. I'm saying like you walk outside your house and you get murked. I'm not saying that, but every single day on the news, it's at least about 5 to 10 people. I'm not gonna say 10. It's about at least 5 to 7 people that none got shot, that OD'd, that just died. Say another con, the cell service. Y'all, I don't care where you go in North Carolina. I got 2 bars right now. I got AT&T. I had T-Mobile at first. I would get up to 3 bars, but the cell service sucks. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's just my phone. Have Wi-Fi if you come into North Carolina. Make sure you got Wi-Fi in your crib. I said this as a pro, but it's also a con for the people that lives here. Job opportunities. Job opportunities are great for people that's not from here. But for us, like Charlotteans, that's people that was born and raised in Charlotte. For us, North Carolinians and stuff, the job market, for us that don't have any education, the job market, only hiring people from out of state. They're only hiring people that got the degree and that already had years of experience. They don't care about if you got no degree and you fresh out of college. They're not giving you no job. They want you to already, oh, she was experienced for 10 years. Yeah, come work with me. Honestly, I don't even know what else to say. I mean, I've been here all my life. I love my city. I love my state. I am trying to get out of Charlotte, just because when you've been somewhere all your life, do you want to keep staying there the rest of your life? Anybody else that lives in Charlotte or North Carolina, if y'all have any more cons about living here, just comment down below, because I don't get outside too much. I'm a homebody, so I don't really know too much, but I just know what I know. So comment down below any more cons that you got for living in North Carolina.
Y'all went hard for Charlotte, North Carolina in my comments, so here's how much you need to make to live here. According to my research, the average cost of living here is around $3,543 per month. And assuming you stick to a 75-15-10 plan, where 75% covers cost of living, 15% for saving and investing, and 10% for wants, you'll need to make at least $4,724 per month. That's a $56,688 take-home income, or about an $81,000 salary. Does that sound about right, Charlotte? Comment the city I should break down next.
All I ever hear is Charlotte is so expensive. Why is it so expensive? Why are they building so many apartment complexes but rent isn't going down? Why are the houses so expensive? How much does a house cost in Charlotte? Well, I have a video on my page about why it's so expensive to live here, but we're going to talk about what the average price of rent is and what the average home price is as of May 2025. So the median sales price, which these are actually April 2025 numbers because May hasn't come out yet since June has just started. So the median sales price of a home in Charlotte, North Carolina was around $399,000 for April 2025. That means that you're most likely going to end up spending at least $399,000 to purchase a home, but the average sales price was around $522,000. So on average, if you're looking to buy a house in Charlotte, you're going to be spending between $400,000 and $530,000. The average rent in Charlotte for June 2025, these numbers have been recently updated, was around $1,493. So basically $1,500. Probably around $1,600 once you include all these fees that most apartment complexes have. But if you're looking at the standard 1 bedroom in Charlotte, you are going to be spending around $1,500 to $1,600. So that's what our numbers are looking like for summer 2025. Currently, we're seeing home prices become steady. They're not necessarily continuing to rise as rapidly as they have been in the last couple of years. So I think we are reaching a point of stability. We're just going to have to keep monitoring things and see what happens. As far as a housing crash, I really don't see that coming, just because in Charlotte we still have so much more demand than we have supply. But we'll keep track of these numbers and see what happens. If you are looking for a realtor looking to relocate within Charlotte or within North Carolina, feel free to send me a DM and let's chat.
Having more than most still doesn't mean that you have enough, and we got to shift our mindset in understanding what money looks like for everybody, not just what money looks like in our little circle of friends. Several years ago, I was on YouTube and I said that $100,000 is no money. Last year, I was on Instagram and I said $100,000 is no money. People threw tomatoes at me and called me a liar because it was more than what a lot of people had. In my day-to-day job, all I do is evaluate income and how much income it takes to do basic things like buy a house. So I was on TikTok a couple of days ago and I saw someone that was doing a live stream where they were talking about what an individual needs to live comfortably in the United States. Now, I live in North Carolina, and it says in North Carolina, an individual, which is one person, needs about $90,000 to live comfortably. And what's so funny about this is I did a YouTube video in 2023 where I said that a person or family needs to have about $12,000 rolled through their house every month to comfortably live in Charlotte. What do y'all think? Do y'all think these numbers are right? Do y'all think these numbers are wrong? Because in my humble opinion, I feel like the people that say that these numbers are wrong, they're not living in reality. They're living in denial.
So I seen a creator on here, and she was saying how basically she moved from Maryland to North Carolina. I could be wrong, but I think it was Maryland. And she said that she's ready to leave North Carolina because the job market is so competitive. People out here fighting over $19 an hour, $20 an hour. And as a North Carolinian, she ain't never lied. She ain't lie. Because depending on what field you in or whatever, but like, if you feel me, trying to find a job or something and you got experience, in North Carolina, $20 an hour is a lot. Unfortunately, and when I was listening to her video, I was like, damn. She was like, yeah, they be out there competing over $19, $20 an hour. And I was like, but that's why it made me think about my video that I was talking about the other day, saying how I'm ready to leave North Carolina. And I was like, damn, that's probably why I'm ready to leave too, because I just think it's more opportunities out here. It's let me put this little hair up, hold on. But yeah, I just feel like it's more opportunities other places as far as like making more money. North Carolina, I guess y'all say it's not the deep south. Y'all remember y'all said that not too long ago. But it is like considered a southern state. And thankfully we have Roy Cooper. Because if we didn't have Roy Cooper as our governor, it probably would be, I feel like, a worse state than what it is. But yeah, they be out here competing for $20, $19 an hour. It's like that in North Carolina.
I would like to go there someday. What do you think? Comment down below, and thank you for your time.